you want to see my empty apartment? Hey, it's Mads and welcome back to my channel. Hi, how are you? I'm so happy to see you guys. This is my empty apartment tour video. Yay! This video marks the end of an era here on this channel. We are officially moved in to my grandma's house and it is goodbye apartment, hello house. I wanted to end it with an empty apartment tour. This video is going to be a little odd apartment tour wise. All of my audio is really terrible from the apartment tour that I filmed. I did not account for the fact that it would be so echoey. I'm so sorry, and I should have thought of it and I didn't, so I'm supplementing the audio with this shot here so that you guys have some good audio to listen to while we go through the apartment. I'm gonna let past Madison do the rest of this intro for you guys and take you guys through the first part. This Madison will see you in a sec. So we have lived in this apartment for 3 years. And it's hard to go. We rented this apartment sight unseen, and there's a lot of things I wish I had seen. So let me show you everything about my Landlord Special Apartment that I'm happy to be leaving. So this apartment was built in the 1950s. It's got some flaws. These closets, they're terrible. They're actually the worst. The doors don't work. They come and jump off their tracks all the time. The building that we lived in was actually built in 1958, and this is a super interesting fact and like vital part of this building because it was built post-war. It was a part of like this big boom of building and industrialization and like prosperity that went through Canada after the war. So our building was actually built to accommodate soldiers returning home, being stationed there for the Korean War. So it was built as like part of the like post-wartime efforts. And that means there are things about it that make sense and things that don't. So like they were built as bachelor suites. So the kitchens are super small. There's very little storage space because they didn't need storage. They didn't have anything. They were coming home from war or they were just being stationed there. The like weird quirks of the unit, it was put up really quickly. And then the people it was built for had very specific needs. So little kitchens, small storage, wasn't really built for like families and stuff, but there were some really cool architectural elements added, like the big tall ceilings. All the studs were built standard back then, so we had big 10-foot ceilings through the whole unit, and that was a really cool like defining feature of the building. Also, like a couple of fun facts from this time period, this building was actually built the same year that Princess Margaret visited Victoria, and she would have seen this building on her little promenade that she did. It's also the year that Lego was invented. So do with that information what you will. That's the same time that this building was built. So do you hear that? That drain, it's been running since we moved in and no one's ever come to fix it. The interior of my medicine cabinet, it's just been like peeling and rotting and no one's come to fix it. Our bathroom in the building also had its original pink tub. So this is the tub from 1958 that was originally installed in the building, and I loved it. There's also the original tile details in the bathroom as well. So for all of its flaws, these little character charms were just, I loved them so much. They added so much character and personality to the unit, and I had themed this whole bathroom pink and black so that it was like matching the existing features, and I loved that pink tub. Now this is what sold us on the apartment, the positive. This fireplace is beautiful, it works. The cats loved it. They spent so much time at this fireplace. But the most egregious and the worst part of this apartment, this kitchen is so small. You have this much counter space, a baby stove, a baby fridge, and all the cabinets are full of cats. We did do a makeover in this space to make it like more functional. I do love the floors, but that's about it. Like I say in the clip, this kitchen was really rough. It was very small and Jordan and I couldn't be in the kitchen at the same time. It was like a one person cook kitchen, and even then the counter space was very limited. It was an apartment sized stove and an apartment sized fridge, so it was challenging for sure. The makeover we did really did help aesthetically, and I did make some like functional upgrades, but at the end of the day, that kitchen was definitely something I'm not going to miss. Although I did adore the floors. I love those floors. From the best that I can tell, they are original. Let's go to the dining room. It's small, and we actually turned this into like our office. We had Jordan's computer set up here, we had my desk set up here, and most of the projects that you saw on this channel were filmed in this space, either facing the back wall or facing this wall here that we did. I prioritized making over this space so that you guys would have something pretty to look at. While we lived in this apartment, I spent most of my time focused on the living areas where we spent most of our time, and also what would be on camera. That's what I really focused on making like aesthetically work for us. And a lot of that time and energy was focused on the kitchen and then the dining room, which became our like multifunction space. That space acted as my office, my filming studio, Jordan's office, and also his like game setup. It wore a lot of hats, and we made it work, but it was definitely a lot of hats that small space had to wear. So I really wanted to make sure it looked beautiful and was functional. Oh, did I mention the piss yellow walls? About this wall color, I wanted to paint it the second I saw it, but I was super intimidated by the wall texture, the like knockdown drywall texture that is also original to the building, because when they were building it, that was the cheapest and fastest way to cover drywall. So the entire building is that knockdown texture, and it was really, really intimidating to paint. Everything I read said that like I would need a sprayer and like all these things, and living in a small space and then painting that small space with 4 animals and the 2 of us was just like something that really I didn't prioritize and procrastinated, because it was like really intimidating, and I procrastinated it so much that I never did it while I lived there. Oh, did I show you the bedroom? I hear it's reasonably sized. This is actually probably the best room in the house, except for the piss yellow walls. But other than that, it wasn't so bad. The closet doors are also broken now. Alright guys, that's enough about me shitting on this apartment. I am so over it. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this week. I will see you next Sunday, and that will be your first time seeing. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this week. I will see you next week. And if I was too negative when I watched this footage back, you will be seeing Madison in the new house actually explaining it, because I fear I've been a little bit of a negative Nelly because I haven't slept, I haven't eaten, and all I've been doing is moving for the last 48 hours. All right, you guys, I know past Madison has already said goodbye to you, but I also wanted to hop in here and say from present Madison, thank you guys so much for watching. We start videos at my grandma's house here next Sunday. I have a like settling in and the changes we needed to make from my grandma living alone to now living with 3 people and 4 cats. I have a whole setup and small changes video for you coming up next week, so I will see you guys then. I also want to let you guys know about the vlog channel. My whole moving vlog will never see the light of day. The audio was completely unusable. So the first official video will be out on Wednesday the 11th. I am so sorry I didn't get it out. The other vlog was unusable. The audio was terrible. It was not worthy to see the light of day. So we are settling in. Thank you guys so much for your patience and understanding. It really means a lot to me. I'll see you next week. Well, I'll see you on Wednesday, but I'll see you here on this channel next Sunday. Bye. Oh, let's go see the cats. Oh. 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 Hiding in cupboards because we're scared. I know. Okay, let's get you guys packed up and ready to go. All right.